Christmas stream, because I have a collab tomorrow, actually. It's going to be my very first collab, so I'm excited about that. And then I'm going to be taking a couple days break for Christmas Eve and Christmas, so this is going to be... Thank you for the sub, Blitz! Thank you! Thank you! I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but thank you! How are you today? I hope you're doing well. Let me see about the alerts. I think they're on. Yep, they're on. I don't know why they didn't show up. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I really do. I'm stunned to have gotten here and to have received the support that I have. So thank you so much, because you've been here basically since I started streaming on Twitch. So I really appreciate that. Thank you. Yeah, I hope you've been having a good day. I hope you have, or I don't know what time zone. Maybe you're just starting your day, in which case I hope you had a very good sleep. Because sleep is important for starting new days. I should know. As someone who never seems to go to bed at a decent hour, I should know. I should know that sleep's real important. 4 p.m. All right. Afternoon. Your day's winding down. We're heading into the evening, right? What counts as evening? Like I always debate this, right? What is evening? What's night? I feel like there's such a slight difference between the two. And most people, it's just like morning, afternoon, night. No. Why are we leaving out evening? Evening is a vital part of the day. Evening hours are fun. They're not like my total me time alone hours, but evening hours are fun. I like evening hours. I'd say it's probably around like 5 p.m. is evening, right? Right? That sounds right to me. Oh, military time. Oh, damn. So, wait, hold on. Adding... Yeah. That would be like, I think, 5:36 for me. So yeah, I would agree with that. I would, yeah. That sounds about right. So I feel like, not in like the winter, because of like daylight savings time, but like otherwise, I'd say that's kind of when the sun sets. So that would make sense to be evening. I actually hate that. That's like the one thing I hate about the winter is how early it gets dark. I'm not a fan of that. But it's fine. It's okay, because you know what? I hate hot weather, so there's no winning with me. None of the seasons are good enough for me. Yeah, but I mean, fall's my favorite. Fall's the best season, like objectively, I'd say. You've been using 24 hours since middle school. Honestly valid. I know a lot of people who even set their phones to that, even if they're in the 12-hour. Like I pretty much have realized it's just like subtract 12, I think, and then you get like the 12-hour time. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I think that's what it is. Mm-hmm. Hey, I'm glad to be done with math. I can still subtract 12. I can do that, alright. Yeah, no, fall is the best. Fall's like the only actual good season, right? Because it's not too warm, it's not too cold, and it's like, I don't know, it's just nice. Like, that's it. That's pretty much the reason. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. Also, there's Halloween, spooky season's fun, the vibes are fun. It's a good time. Fall is a good time. Oh, you do 10 and then 2? You know what? That's fair, because, like, base 10, right? So subtracting 10 is the easiest. I think I know a lot of people, and there's definitely, like, I think if you're going, like, higher than, like, 12, or, like, you know, 12, from like, 12 to 15, if you go higher than, like, somewhere that, depending on the number, it's kind of, like, easier to do 10 and then work it down from there, rather than, like, having to carry and stuff, right? Like, what is addition carrying? I think addition's carrying. I haven't done, like, I remember in, like, 4th grade, I think, and they taught us how to do it out. That it would be, like, if you were gonna do, like this, and you had to do, like, 47, and then you had to add, like, 12, and they were like, wait, no, I have to do more than 12. If you have to add like 15, and then they were like, yeah, carry, it's like, wait, 7 and 5, I can do that. That's 12. And they were like, yeah, carry the 1. That's a 1. Trust me. But what do you call that for subtraction? Because that's not carrying. You're like deleting stuff at that point. Yeah, for past noon. So that's why the 12 is fine. That's fine. But I haven't done like the addition like out like that in ages. That was like 4th grade for me. So it's been a while. It's been a minute. And this is why I love calculators. Calculators are just such a good invention. Best invention of, I don't know, just ever. Of all time ever. I love a calculator. That's why what's a calculator? Oh my gosh, listen. If you're only doing mental math ever, I'm impressed. Because if I get a little bit like, I don't want to make a fool of myself, I don't want to get this wrong, I'm just gonna break out the phone calculator. And do it. Oh really? I don't care. I'll seem weak and use a calculator, that's fine. What about graphing calculators though? Graphing calculators are crazy. I don't even know how you program that to do all those fancy things. That's crazy. For real. I think about that sometimes. I'm like, someone actually had to program this like calculator for me to use it. And I got one of the like fancy ones in high school so that I could like see the different colors of the graph, because I'm very much like a visual learner. So you'll use calculator your old job for quotes. While we're talking, I'm sorry if I might be distracted for a minute. I'm gonna try to fix the alerts because they didn't come up when you subscribe. So I'm gonna try to fix that. But yeah, use a calculator at your old job. Yeah, like I used it all the time in high school. Like every class was kind of like every math class we could use a calculator for most things. Same with that calculus class that I just took. Yeah, we could use a calculator for like everything. So you got the color run back in high school for calc? Yeah, that was me. That was me too. Cause like I think when I was a freshman, I don't even know. As it was algebra. I think I took algebra my freshman year of high school. It was my first year. My first year of high school, I took algebra. And they were like, oh, well, you're going to like need it as you go forward. So, you know, like just get like a good graphing one, whatever. So I did, and I had to be special, and I had to get the one with the colored lines, because I don't know how people look at the ones with just the regular lines. Like, I don't know how people do that. All those lines, how do you know? How can you just look at it and go, yeah, that's that graph. I need the colors. I'm very much a visual. I'm very much a visual person, so. Program Tetris into it? Yeah. There were like games on the calculator. I like never actually used them because I was too afraid of getting caught by the teacher. But like, I know people would. It's like honestly crazy. Like why do we even need that? To be honest. Do we really need Tetris in our calculator? Finish your test, and because in high school, like I don't know how it was for you, but in my high school, you just had to sit there when you finished your test. So you could just go on your calculator and play games. Because people found a way. Yeah, true. Like if you can do it, why not? I feel like one day in the future, imagine calculators like fully having like mobile apps. You just sit in your calculus test and play Genshin Impact. That would be insane. That would be crazy. That would be so funny, actually. Like, oh, teacher, I finished my test early. And they're like, no, you have to keep sitting there. And you're like, oh, okay, that's fine. And just break out the Genshin Impact on your calculator. You had stinky teachers that gave after test problems. Most of my teachers, it was so like a quiz. We'd have like work on the board to do afterwards, and then once everyone finished the quiz, we would like kind of turn to like focus on that work and the classwork and stuff. For tests though, they were mainly like kind of scheduled to go the whole period. In high school, obviously in college, once you finish, you can just like leave. But yeah, the tests were kind of like entire period sort of things, and then yeah, that was that. We had like iPads at our school, like we did our stuff on iPads most of the time, and so most of our tests weren't on paper, they were just on an iPad. So some of the teachers, if we had like midterms finals, we had to put the iPad under our desk when we finished because they didn't want us to be cheating. But for like other tests, they would kind of just be like, yeah, just do like quiet work when you finish. That's fine. Like a lot of the times they'd do that. But some of them would be like, yeah, no, don't. You're going to be cheating with the people behind you. So like, don't put your iPad under your desk. Or we got like little check marks on our screens after we submitted them. So like, okay, leave it on that screen so we could see at the end. Like, oh my gosh. You could literally exit out, I think, once you got that screen. So like that wasn't as foolproof. They did them for extra credit for the most part for those who finish quickly. Oh, okay, well that's good. I always like extra credit because I like to be extra triply sure that I got as many points as I can. Yeah. You had iPads in high school? Yeah. It was a blessing and a curse because, like, not to be that kid, but if the Wi-Fi went out, we like couldn't do anything in class all day, which wasn't very helpful. So yeah, that wasn't great. Supposedly one year there was a kid in my grade who did this, supposedly, allegedly. I still don't know. I don't know if this is really for real true. I feel like it's not. But supposedly, I think it was my senior year, one kid, like in my year, like messed with the Wi-Fi. And so that's why we were having like Wi-Fi outages every day. And that's like, if you could do that, just do the class, honestly. At that point, just write your essay, my guy. Like, why are you gonna, like, supposedly hack into our Wi-Fi and disable it? Why are you gonna do that? Like, I don't know. To me, that's just... Why? Why do you feel the need? And then he got in trouble for, like, a day, but his mom, like, donated money to the school or something before, so he, like, got off the hook. I didn't really have, like, strong opinions on him. I didn't interact with him much, but it's like, hey, if you're gonna do that, you should have gotten punished for that. Like, I'm just saying, you fully hacked into the school's Wi-Fi. This is why I don't fully believe it. I'm like, no way did he hack into our Wi-Fi, like, stop days of learning, and then get, like, off the hook. That's why I feel like it was a rumor, and he was trying to kind of, like, take credit, like, yeah, I did it, and then he, like, got in trouble. And so then he, like, backpedaled and was like, yeah, no, that was a joke. That's what I think. But after, like, he got suspended for, like, a day, I think. And then after that, he was back. And the word that was going around was, oh, yeah, it's because, like, his mom donates money. So he, like, didn't actually get punished. And I'm like, I feel like he just didn't actually do it. I think we were just having Wi-Fi issues. But they kind of did stop after that. So I'm like, okay, maybe that lends credibility. I don't know. I have no clue if that's true or not. But that's what everyone was saying. Each department had Chromebooks that they always fought over. Oh my gosh, I had Chromebooks, I think in 8th grade. I think like 7th and 8th grade, but we didn't really use them in 7th grade. And then like 8th grade, I think. Yeah. And the school had them sitting around in storage for years and just like didn't use them. And then finally, they did. But, like I said, we didn't use them much. There was, like, a whole charging cart, too, and we had to, like, put them in the cart. Some teachers finally got smart and just started using the computer labs. Yeah. See, that was the thing for my schools. We really didn't have computer labs. Like, we had one at my elementary school, but they're, like, okay, computer class, quote-unquote computer class, but it was really just typing class. We just typed, honestly. We really just typed. So, you know, I'm like, was that computer class? That was typing class. So we had that. So that was obviously being used for classes. And then in high school, again, only had like one computer lab, and that was, again, it was used for classes or just like locked. A lot of the day it was just locked because there weren't classes happening in there. But there was not that many computers in it to like put a whole class in there. And then we had the library that had computers, but that's where study hall happened. So yeah. Oh my gosh, the cart though, yeah, I literally, for only using these Chromebooks a little bit, I have such distinct memories of being called up like by row to put your cart, no, to put the Chromebook in like the assigned slot in the cart. And you would like plug it in, they'd be like, make sure you plug in your Chromebook or else you're not gonna be able to use it tomorrow, like we're not gonna plug it in for you. And it's like, oh my gosh, okay, alright. And you'd be paranoid, I was like paranoid checking, like, okay, that's it? Is it in good? Is it in good? Is it in good? Did I put the cable in good? Did I put the cable in? Okay, it's good, I have to go sit down, everyone else is sitting down, I gotta go sit down, I let other people get to the cart, it's fine. Oh my gosh. You know, you had typing classes from 2nd through 4th, then again in middle school, I think I had it from 1st through 8th, I want to say. Here's the weird thing about my 8th grade year. I had like a new principal, right? I had a new principal, and so like a lot of the year wasn't great, to be honest, of my 8th grade year. Like, they were like constantly doing group punishments and stuff. So it was not a fun time. It was not a fun time. But I think you should blurred so much of that from my memory that you asked me something about 8th grade and I'm like, I have no clue if I'm just thinking about everything that happened like every other year I was at that school, or if that actually also happened in 8th grade. Because genuinely, I'm like, I have no recollection of that being like 8th grade specifically and having that like typing class. I'm like, could it have been? Just did the new principal get rid of it? But I don't think so. I feel like I did have it, but we got like a new teacher for like the last couple years or so that I was there, and instead of doing typing, we did like a lot of computer games. Like they were usually like math focused. So that was even less of a computer class, to be honest. That was a game class. Is that why I'm a pro gamer now? Am I a pro gamer because of that class? Oh my gosh, I cracked the code. I did it. That's why I'm a pro gamer. It's from playing math games in school. But sanctioned event. It was a class for it. 6th grade was typing, 7th was a Microsoft Word PowerPoint class, and 8th we had Microsoft stuff. No, okay, see, that would be helpful. See, that's actually helpful stuff. That's helpful. If I had a class that taught me how to make PowerPoints, maybe every time I want to load in like a special fun little like background or theme or whatever, I wouldn't get confused. Maybe. Because then I can only use the presets, and they don't have enough presets, okay? They don't. I need more. It's not specific enough. It's not good enough. But every time I try to get one, I'm like, how do I do this? And then I think once, because I was like in a group project or something, and we downloaded one into the PowerPoint, and it was like 90 slides long, and it's like a 10-page like PowerPoint presentation. I don't need 90 slides. I had to like go through and delete them. But yeah, it was helpful. Yeah, I can imagine. I wish I had that. Microsoft Word too, honestly. I'm like fine at using that, to be honest. That and like Google Docs, like I can do those. Excel, I feel like is a skill that I see so many people have, and I'm like, I don't even know the last time I touched an Excel spreadsheet, to be honest. To be so for real with you, I am not skilled with it. You didn't even use PowerPoint because I don't have a base version where like they used to. Really? Because there's the Microsoft PowerPoint, and the one that comes on the like Apple devices, I think Keynote. I think I tend to use Google Slides. Because it's the easiest for sharing, and usually if I'm making a PowerPoint, it's like for a class, so that's kind of the easiest. You use Google Sheets at your old job? Ooh, okay, nice. Because Google Sheets and in Excel. Those two, no clue, but I have like a better grasp on Google Sheets. I think I've just come into contact with it more recently, so I've got like a bit of a better grasp on it. Yeah. But all in all, I could have used actually being like like taught things in the computer class instead of just typing, which I then eventually abandoned the way that I typed, because people, when I got to high school, people were like, yeah, why are you putting 2 spaces after your periods? And I was like, I was taught this way. I was taught this is the correct way. It's deeply ingrained in me. But then we were like peer editing, and they're like, oh, you don't do that. You don't do that. That's like weird. Like, why do you do that? And I was like, oh my gosh, guys, it's not that serious. It's not that serious. This is how I was taught, okay? I'm not gonna go through and delete every single extra space, or what you call an extra space, okay? But then I did eventually just get rid of it, because I realized teachers, like, didn't care that much. So I just stopped putting 2 periods. You use school sheets to use it for appointments and vehicles that are in the shop. Honestly, this is what I'm saying. Like, I feel like having like Excel skills or sheets, like, that's helpful. That is helpful, because even like seeing people like manage kind of like their like things that they're working on for just like being a VTuber, like through Excel. I've seen people have just like whole setups with like color coding it, and I love a good color coding. One thing about me is I love a good color coding, right? But I'm like, girly pop, I don't even know the first thing about Excel. I don't even know the first thing. And I think I should learn, because I feel like if I want to start kind of like doing more project-y stuff, I'm gonna need to keep track of it. But then again, I'm a paper planner kind of girl. Like, I have like a whole little like, I need a new one. I have to get a new planner, because mine ran out. It runs out at the end of this month, which is not that far away. So I need a new one for 2024. Because that's where I write down like all my assignments and everything. Maybe I should get a separate one for VTubing, because technology and me don't mix all that well. It's a struggle. It's a real struggle, to be honest. Me and VTubing with the technology, I'm like, it's actively working against me sometimes. So maybe I should go the paper planner route. Maybe that is the move. You color code too. Yeah, color coding is literally, I wouldn't get anything done if I didn't color code. Like, I would just be looking at it and be like, overload of information, overload. How do I process? You know what? This goes back to the calculators. This goes back to the graphing calculators, because if they were all just like black little pixely lines, I'd have no clue what I was looking at. But if you color them, then I know. You have a journal for the cocktails you make too, also color coded. Like, honestly, if I do anything, it's probably gonna be color coded. If it's not color coded, I'm in a rush, because like my brain, it needs the colors. It needs the colors to process. It really does. But yeah, I like a while ago, what was it called? It was like bullet journaling or something that had gotten like pretty popular. And I was like, oh, that seems so cool. And to make it like all cute, and you put in like the what is it, washi tape and whatever and all that stuff. I'm like, oh, that seems so cute. But that's like a lot of effort and time that I don't have. Just like journaling in general is something that I've kind of always been like, oh, maybe that would be like helpful for me. Maybe that'd be good. And then like I'll start it. I'll do it for like 3 days, and then I'm like, oh, I forgot. I'll do it tomorrow, and then I just keep forgetting after that. You love bullet journaling? See, like, it seems so fun. It seems so fun. And like I said, like, I'm sure people still do it, but there was like really like a craze with it. I feel like I don't even know. I have no concept of time, to be honest. But like, probably like 5 years ago now, maybe, I'd say. There was like, I feel like everyone was like, bullet journaling, yes, do it, get in touch with your, with yourself, I guess. I don't know. A friend showed you about it and they got you hooked, probably like color coding. That's valid. Like I said, it's like, Also, I think the other thing that I was seeing about it was, like, people had, like, so many different stickers, had so many different tapes and everything for it, right? But money. Why are all hobbies expensive? That's my question. Like, I'm sure there's inexpensive hobbies, but anything I want to do is expensive. And I find that very rude of the universe. You use it for goals? Okay, that's a good one too. Me, I feel like I probably should write my goals down more often. I kind of just keep a running list of things in my head. Like, if I don't, a lot of times I'm like thinking of stuff, and if I don't write it down right away, it's not good. So I've kind of just started taking and like really like ingraining things in my mind. Like, this is like practice. Ingrain things in my mind, and then I just have it in there, right? So that way, hopefully I'll remember it even if I don't write it down literally the second I think of it. But yeah, it's like I collect manga, I collect figures, which that's technically hobbies, right? Like, to me, that's a hobby. That's a hobby. I like reading manga, like, that's a hobby. But that's expensive. Bullet journaling, like, that's expensive. Like, like, doing, like, art, like, that's expensive. Like, even just, like, any kind. Like, you need tools if you, like, you don't, like, need them, but you want them, right? You want more. Want more to try and make it better, try and make it easier. Yeah, I think like the one kind of like inexpensive hobby that I have is writing, because once I have the device, I just type. That's it. So it's not bad. Oh, I tried to take up crocheting. I really want to pick it up again. But again, like, I'm busy. Unfortunately, I don't know how I don't have enough hours in my day. Like, I don't know how I've ever had enough time in my day to do things. I swear I used to be way more, maybe I sleep more, but I don't even think that I do, to be honest. If anything, I think I'm sleeping less than I used to, so I have no clue where all the hours in my day went. Bullet journals don't have to be expensive. You've got dot journal and colored pens. Okay, but me, I would want stickers and stuff, because I know myself. I would want a bunch of stickers and everything. Also, hi Macho. Hi, how are you doing today? How are you doing? And thank you for the sub. You did it off stream, but thank you. Yeah. Like, this is also, like, people who make their phones, like, super aesthetic, that they have, like, a whole bunch of, oh my gosh, like, widgets. Like, they have a whole bajillion million widgets, and, like, they change and customize the icons for everything. Like, I want to do that, but at the end of the day, I know I would just be, like, unsatisfied after a month and then need to change it all again, and I don't have the time or the patience for that, right? I don't have the time and patience. And again, maybe that's the hobby I take up, because that's, like, I can just get everything online. That's, like, not expensive. You want to customize your stream deck like that? I want a stream deck. I've been thinking if I should make a throne or not, but then I always talk myself out of things. I was like, no, wait, just wait a bit, then make one. I was like, but I'm like, I don't want to ask for too much. But I do want to do, like, a throne at some point, because there's probably some things, like, for streaming that I could kind of use. You like to change your backgrounds every month? Yeah, I do. I used to do that, but I kind of, it's a snowman. It's gonna be a snowman by the end. Guys, I literally have not drawn in months. So you're witnessing me trying to remember what shapes are live. This is live, my brain trying to remember shapes. I also guess I'm not coloring it since its nose isn't orange. I could color it in orange after if I want, but the snowman is mostly black and white anyway. I'll give him, like, a nice scarf too. Nice scarf and a hat. Macho, come on, behave yourself. I'm not saying that. He's just a little guy. I can't believe you say that about my beautiful creation. He's just a little guy. Look at him. He's baby. Actually, why does the mouth look cute like that? I'm gonna keep going, but actually, he's just got a little tiny mouth. He's got a little tiny smile to the side. hide. He needs a hat. I'm working on it. I'm gonna give him a hat. Should I give him a Santa hat or a top hat? Okay? That's the question. They're both gonna be equally poorly drawn, so there's no need to worry about it. Blitz, you said the Stream Deck changed your life? Yeah. I didn't even know what it was. A chef hat? Maybe. I mean, if you really want me to. A top hat with a Santa hat on top? That's crazy. I just give him, like, the entire stream just turns into me, drawing hats onto this snowman. I'll make two. I'll copy and paste. Maybe, should I just fully draw another snowman? I might copy and paste this one. I'm gonna do one with the chef hat, and then I'll do one with the top hat with a Santa hat on top of the top hat. The top hat is now a bottom hat, I guess. Do you get it? Because there's gonna be a Santa hat on top. Yeah. Comedy gold. Did I finish that? Okay. Wait, I'm gonna look up a picture of a chef hat for the sake of my sanity. The only, chef I can picture in my mind is, the chef from The Little Mermaid. Okay. Or Linguini. I can picture Linguini. Well, I mean, I have a PC, but I feel like it's kind of just easier if I could just, press, because from what I know, you can kind of just, press the button, and then, that's it. You're good. And then you're just, good to go. But, again, I don't actually, have one, so I guess I wouldn't know. You can keybind all your expressions. Oh. So that'll be more helpful for when I get, a more, customizable model. That'll be good. Intense focus chef hat. I hate that. Why are there no good chef hat reference images? They're all just white men looking off to the side. Give me a head-on chef hat. You can, but I think because even I have some toggles like this. I can toggle the Santa stuff on and off, right? But I have multiple buttons set to do that because I don't want to accidentally do it. Also, wait, I'm surprised that works. I don't even think I was clicked onto VTube Studio. Oh well, I didn't realize that was gonna work at any time. But I don't want to accidentally do it, so I kind of have more complicated hotkeys set up. So I think this Stream Deck would probably be helpful for that. Okay, chef hat. I'm channeling my inner artist. I'm going to chef hat. Yeah, so well. Okay. This is not gonna go well. I have no faith. I have no faith in my ability to draw a chef hat. Okay, it's okay. Cheer me on, guys. Wait, his hat is bigger than that. Okay, this is fine. You have 3 keybind for each expression in OBS toggle. Yeah, me too. I actually haven't set up any OBS toggles, to be honest, because I'm just so nervous. I'm gonna accidentally hit into it during stream. So I haven't set any up. But for VTube Studio, which is literally so new to me, I have every day I'm oh, okay, I'll play around with it a bit today, and oh my gosh, that's awful. Okay, I'm I'll play around a bit with it today, and I'll figure it out, and then something comes up, and then I can't, so it's it's fine, it's okay, it's fine. Guys, trust me, this is a chef hat. I promise it looks just like the one that I'm looking at. I promise. And I'm gonna put the lines on it. It's gonna look just like a chef hat. Guys, this is so good. Hats are my specialty, obviously. The cool part about the Stream Deck is that the keybinds are set in the Stream Deck program, not in OBS. Yeah. See, like, because like that's the thing. I'm just like nervous always that I'm gonna like accidentally like set something off. Gorgeous. Should I give it a whisk? This is a chef hat. I hope you all know this. Chef hat. There you go. Either way, you probably adjust to them soon enough. Yeah, probably. Like, even with, whatchamacallit, Live 2D, like, it really isn't as, like, bad as I thought it would be. Like, I was intimidated, but it's not that bad. Even though I'm still, I know they just came out, like, with the new update, and you can do, like, a bunch of things, and I just have not even attempted, because I'm, like, I just downloaded it. I didn't even get to know it in the first place. There's still a lot that I'm like, I've got no clue. You say it links to OBS, you don't have to worry about accidental scene changes? Yeah, Yeah, that's good. That's definitely good. Silver. I need like a little silvery color. It's good. But yeah, like I'm still very much new with all of this stuff, and I've said it before like a bunch that like, oh my gosh, I have no clue what I'm doing with technology, I'm so bad. Whisk, boom, look at that, gorgeous. But yeah, but like it's honestly, there's enough like YouTube, I feel like, resources out there, just like video resources out there that I'm slowly learning. Whisks are not silver though. What kind of whisks are you using? I'm literally looking at reference photos of whisks. They're like metallic-y silver. Like I genuinely want whisks can be any color. You got red festive one. I mean, like, yes, technically, but I feel like the classic whisk, am I crazy? Is the classic whisk not just, like, silver at the end? Because, that is mainly what came up, also, to be fair. I think I've only ever owned, like, metal ones. But yeah, like, red, yours is black. Like, okay, the handle of the one that I have is black. But, like, the end is, like, metal. I did have, like, a small, just, like, fully metal one. It was like part of some like set that my nana gave me. Guys, what else do chefs have? You've only owned metallic ones till now? Okay, good. I feel justified. I feel like that's the classic one. I really do. I feel like that is the classic one. Oh my gosh. Again, I don't know why my alerts aren't working, but thank you for the bits, Nacho. If the alert went off, I missed it. But I see you did bits, so thank you. Yeah. Also, guys, I'm so sorry. I'm literally actively learning how Twitch works while I stream. So forgive me if I miss anything. I'm working on it. Slowly but surely. Did I buy anything for the Steam sale? I didn't get to yet. So I woke up at like 11 today, I think, and didn't get out of bed until noon. And my plan was to spend just like all day, like doing stuff for the stream, and just like being an affiliate and everything. But then I found out I had to help with the chores, and I was not notified of that until like it was already 1 p.m. My sibling goes to me like, oh hey, we're supposed to be doing chores today, right? And I was like, no. They're like, oh, I can't tell if you're joking or not. I'm like, no, I'm not joking. Was I just supposed to assume that I'm doing chores today? Like, okay, I guess that's fine, good, fine. Like, whatever. Like, I had enough time. I was able to set everything up. I was able to get like affiliate set up and all that jazz. But I would have gotten up earlier, to be honest. I would have like pushed myself out of bed. But I thought I had enough time. And then there was something else that I had to do. So it was like, oh. That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. And my sibling was like nice enough that they were like, oh, well, like, if you really gotta do stuff for your stream, like, I could just do them. And I was like, no, it's fine. I'll help. You bad macho. I know you like to be a little contrarian, and I love that for you. But if you tell me that you don't like bed, I just know you're just lying. Who doesn't like bed, okay? Bed is comfy and warm and safe and happy, and the world is cold and cruel. True story. I don't think I've ever met someone who's just been like, I actively like dislike being in bed. Like, maybe people like to get up. Like, some people like to get up just out of bed like right away and start their day. But I don't think I've met someone who's just been like, yeah, I just hate bed altogether. Bed is like a thing. I hate it. Okay? Well, fair enough. 300 like, but it's kind of like the same thing. Just like the place where like you sleep. Bed is not a physical thing. Bed is a state of mind, right? Bed is a state of mind. It's not about the mattress. It's not about the headboard. It's about being comfortable, right? It's about being comfortable and sleeping well. And then you wake up and you're nice and cozy still. You're nice and comfy. That's, to me, bed. Like I said, that is a state of mind. Hot take of the day, bed is a state of mind. You're gonna write a thesis on bed? I might. You can't really stop me now, can you, Macho? Can you? I don't think so. My stream. And if I say bed is a state of mind, then it is. Sleep is a state of mind. Bed is the big mattress. Well, I agree there's a difference between going to bed and going to sleep. Like, if I say I'm going to bed now, I'm gonna be sitting in my bed, probably watching TV. If I say I'm going to sleep now, I'm sleeping. But sleep is not, I flip it, right? Sleep is the thing, right? Bed is the state of mind. Bed is being comfy. Sleep is the physical act of like going to sleep. That's my take. Again, hot take of the day. I have to have one per stream. Today's hot take, I should start like a full series of that, right? But today's hot take is bed is a state of mind. And you can quote me on that. You can quote me on that one. Guys, should I give the chef anything else? Is he sufficiently chef? What else do chefs have? I have no clue. When you're buying a bed, you're buying something that you're gonna be comfortable on, hopefully. That's gonna get you into the bed state of mind. An apron? Now you're asking a lot. We're really asking a lot of Honey right now. Okay, me, when I'm gonna look up an apron reference picture because I don't trust myself to just, sometimes I'll like think I can picture something in my head and then I really can't. Sometimes I really have full confidence. I see it in my head and then I go to draw it, and my hand just like makes squiggles. A rat in his hat. Now you're really, really asking a lot. There's a rat in there. Controlling a server's apron on the bottom a snowball? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, see, now everyone knows I've exposed the rat, but like not literally. There's words there that hover. They're constantly around the snowman. The snowman's actually in a constant state of panic because he's wondering, how are these words just hanging around my head? How are they doing that? What are the laws of this world? What are the laws of physics? He's constantly concerned about that, actually. Plus, the rat on his head is producing a lot of body heat and it's melting his head, but that's okay. He's more concerned about the floating words. He'll be alright, guys. Don't worry, Don't worry, he'll be alright. Okay, here we go. I feel like different color. What color do we want for the apron? Gray? Should we go gray? Maybe like a little blue? A little bit blue? This is gonna be the ugliest shade of blue. That's not too bad. That's apron color. There we go. Okay. And I'll make the tie a little different color. I got myself a little reference for this. Is this too low? This is fine. I'm gonna stop questioning. Wait, which layer am I doing this on? Yeah, that's fine. I'm gonna stop questioning everything I do, and it's just gonna be scuffed drawings. Yellow and black. You're so right for that. You're so correct for that. We're gonna change it to be my colors. It's my stream. It's my colors. I'm an absolute tyrant. It's my stream. I'm a very intimidating figure, I know. That's too light. Yeah, fine. I'm gonna make the tie yellow and the main thing black, but there's so much black already. And I feel it's better as the accent. You do like each fold in the chef hat to also be yellow and black. True. So true. Maybe I'll just color in the chef hat. Yeah. I like coloring. Guys, I like drawing, but I've never really had the chance to actually get good at it, and anytime I start practicing, something comes up, and I kind of like have to stop for a while, and I lose all my progress. I like coloring a lot. Get me a good coloring book. I've not had a good coloring book in years, but get me a good coloring book, and I'm a happy bee, you know? There's something so soothing to me personally about a coloring book, because one thing that I find soothing, I don't know if this is also a hot take, one thing I find soothing is repetitive tasks. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, mindless tasks are boring, I hate them, whatever, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. Me, I'm like, give me a mindless task, I'm just bliss. Me, when I don't have to use brain power, like genuinely, I have no brain power left to expend in my life. It's just gone forever and ever and ever. So it's kind of helpful to me when I don't have to like use my brain power. So when you give me a mindless task, I'm fine. I think the only time that I didn't like having a mindless task was I like volunteered at a camp when I was younger, and for one of the activities we were gonna need like pre-measured yarn, and so I spent like 3 hours measuring out yarn and cutting it. I didn't like that. That wasn't fun. But generally I like them. Generally I like mindless tasks. You like mindless tasks while you bartend, you make drinks, and just talk about stuff. Oh, yeah, okay, see, that's fun. That's fun. Wait, no, this can't go thicker. It's fine. Guys, I literally, drawing the tie of the apron, it's not gonna go well. That's fine. That's gorgeous. She's beautiful, actually. So this is how all aprons look. Give it like a little... The one I'm looking at somehow only has one loop. I think it's just a knot. I think that's why. That explains it. It's just a knot. Scuff doodles. I hope you're here for some scuff doodles, because that's what we're doing. There we go. That sounds horrid, just measuring yarn for hours. Yeah, it wasn't the best time of my life, I'll be honest. Wasn't the biggest fan. I think of it every now and then. And I'm like, yeah, that could have been better. Look at him. He's a chef. He's a chef. He's so good. He's so good at being a chef. I'm so proud of him, to be honest. But yeah, generally, like, one thing, like, when I worked at the movie theater, everyone kind of, hated doing ushering, which was more like being a janitor, to be honest. You kind of just cleaned up after people, and they like doing concessions better. I felt so stressed on concessions. I loved just sweeping up, honestly, just sweeping constantly, mindlessly, except for when I had to do it for 9 hours. 9 hours was a little bit long to have to be doing that, and I like low-key got blistered on my hand, and that was not fun. But like generally, just let me sweep. I'm good with that. My little brain can just like go do, and I can just, you know, just sweep. But if you put me behind the concessions counter and I have to interact with people and I have to handle money, that's scary. I don't like that. The chef to be, yes. He's so good at his job. He's so good at his job. Look at him holding that whisk. He's so good at his job. I'm so proud of him. This is my son. This is my son, actually. He's so good. We're gonna have to name my son when I'm done drawing him. My son is a better chef than I am. Actually, really tragic backstory is that my son had to learn to cook because I'm so bad at it. Now he cooks for both of us. He's so kind. My son is so kind-hearted. My son has more lore than I currently do. That's crazy. There was actually something that I put on Twitter recently is that I'm thinking about changing one of my Oshi marks to like fit my lore, because I've got plans, guys. They're there. They're brewing in my mind. But the thing is, it's not gonna make any sense until I do finally release the lore. But I kind of just want to change it now instead of continuing to wait. But I haven't fully settled on it. I haven't fully settled on the second one. But I'm gonna change. I'm definitely gonna change the second one. I think to better reflect my story. I don't know when, but soon. There we go. Yeah, I've definitely got a lot of things. I got a lot of things cooking. Haha, I got it cooking. Cooking seems a shop. I got a lot of things cooking right now. Like now that I'm affiliate and like the rewards and stuff, like probably after this stream I'm gonna be working on making like a little special icon for the rewards. That's probably, I think that's number 1 on my to-do list. Actually, I will post it. Oh, I need to get some more panels done for like under the stream, also like where I have the tips and about me and stuff. Yeah. Also, I apparently still need to fix my alerts because I thought they were working, but they're not. For some reason. For some strange reason. And then I don't know, I'm gonna have to think if I'm gonna commission emotes now or if I'm gonna wait until I have like art done for like my like, you know, for my model, because it's gonna look a bit different than the PNG that I had. So draw my own emotes. Yeah, I've been considering that too. They might be like a little bit scuffed, but you know, just a little bit. But I think it'll be okay. I think it'll be all right. Be with a tank. Yeah, I mean, listen. I have no clue. I have no idea for the emotes. So they're probably going to be super scuffed because I'm not going to have an idea. I'm not going to have any ideas. And then I'm also going to have to actually draw them. So, you know, it'll be a time. It'll be a time for sure. If you want artists, let you know. Wink wink. Oh my gosh, I will. That's what I feel like. I might just try to like draw some things for now. And then, like, once I have the model art done, I'll probably I'll probably do a commission. That's what it's called. I'm like, there's a word that I'm looking for right now. It's commission. Yeah. Because it's like, I don't know how much longer it's gonna be until I have the art done for the new model. Because like I said, like, the PNG is just something that I made like from a website, but I actually have like I'm gonna have like from my brain, kind of like, there's no preset, like this is just what I've thought in my brain, this is what I want my model to look like. So I feel like once I get that, I'll feel more justified in kind of putting money into commissions, because right now I'm like, okay, I don't really want to do that because I know my design is gonna change. So especially like with something like emotes where that's gonna change, I don't really want to commission them for a design that I may not have for that much longer. And especially now, I'm using these like live 2D models, so I'm like these like little chibi ones. So I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just take a bunch of photos of me making different expressions and then put those in. But definitely when I'm like settled with the new model, I'm gonna be looking. I'm gonna be on the lookout. I'd love if it was, you know, someone in my community. I'll be on the lookout at some point for all that fun stuff. I'm also considering, like, I just don't have like that much money to put in. And supposedly, I was talking to my parents, or my mom, actually just my mom, and she was like, well, you know, like your dad and I wouldn't like mind kind of like helping you put some money into this. And so I was like, that's a big ask though. Like, I'd feel bad to ask that of them. But she kind of threw that out there, so that's something else kind of that I'll have to think about, is if I'm gonna like let them sort of help me with that. But like then I feel like there's a bigger obligation if they help me pay for stuff, and I don't like want them to like I don't really let them like see my streams. I don't let them really know much about my streams at all. So then it's like I don't know that I feel comfortable like having such a big ask. That's kind of where I stand with that. But if, you know, maybe they wanted to help me pay to like get like a better starting soon screen or something, or just to commission a piece of art even. Yeah. I'm gonna become a dinosaur bee. Yeah. Maybe I will. Guys, I literally, like I said, I have lore planned for like years. Listen, I have like an idea for a model that I would want, but I know would be a lot of money to get rigged because there would be so many different parts. So if I get like big enough, if this becomes enough of a thing for me, I would then definitely commission that model. Because it's gonna be something cool. It's gonna be so hard for me. I'm the kind of person, when I have something I'm excited about, I want to share it like right away. So it's gonna be difficult for me. Like, even with the lore, and I'm working on the video actually. Oh, you're going now, Macho? Bye bye. Thank you. I will be safe. You too. And have a great Christmas. Merry Christmas. I'm streaming tomorrow, but it's a collab, so I don't know I'm gonna be as active with chat. So if I don't get to say it, if I don't see you again, Merry Christmas! And have a good one. Have a good rest of your day. And good sleep if you're going to sleep. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm gonna have to think more about that stuff as I go forward. But yeah, that's more once I get the other model art done, because then I'm gonna have to get someone to rig it also, and I feel like the rig is kind of gonna be the most expensive thing. Oh, so you did like getting them commissioned when you still had like an older model. I see. Yeah, like that's kind of what I'm wary of. Is like I don't want to put a lot of money into it. when it's just gonna change, and I just know that it's gonna change. But I don't know, like, I'm just not sure. So I didn't actually commission an artist to draw the new model. It's just my sibling that they said they were gonna do it, but I'm kind of at the point where I'm not sure they're gonna follow through on that. So I'm gonna find an artist to commission to make my model also, which is kind of why my mom was saying, like, oh yeah, like, I'll help you, or we'll help you if you want, you know, a little bit of help, like, getting the model. And I was like, maybe not, we'll see. So, like I said, we'll see, but I have things planned, I have things up my sleeve, you know? I can't think of a bee pun for that one. I feel like I expended so many of my bee puns in my first, like, 2 streams. It's fine, it's okay, it's all good. There we go. He's a bee chef. Color in this part too. He's a little bee chef. He's my son. I should have had Macho name my son before they left, since the chef was their idea. There we go. I'm gonna color in the nose too. There we go. Boom! Chef Snowman. I swear it looks more like a train conductor hat than a chef hat, but that's why I wrote what it is. Use that on your official model for almost a year before you got it rigged. Honestly valid, because also if I have to pay to get the model art done, we could name it Macho in honor of Macho. So real. So real. There we go. There we go. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up Chef Macho official title. True, so true. But yeah, I'm probably gonna end up sitting on whatever model I get for a little while also. Just because I have my eye on a few riggers. I don't even know if any of them have, like, their commissions open right now. So, you know, it might be some time, but then also I don't even have the art yet. So, the Beehive's official 5-star chef. Yes, literally. We're making our own hive. I was a solitary little bee, and now, does that make me the queen bee? That's crazy. We're just making our own hive. We're making our own hive now. It's okay. We're actually gonna make a democratic hive. Except it's not, because I said earlier I was a tyrant. So it's not even it's not a monarchy. It's just it's a tyranny. I'm the tyrant bee, and everyone else, I just sits and chat. You're all the worker bees. JK. Maybe. Am I? JK. No, I have a poll for a fan name on Twitter. So right now I think, well, I'll check, because right now I think BBs is winning. So, like, babies, but bees. I didn't come up with that one, though. Where is my profile? Let's see what's winning. Yeah, BBs is winning. And that was the other thing I was thinking about, maybe either commissioning or drawing, is a fan mascot. Because we voted and bees won. So I'm like, I could draw a bee, but I feel like it's gotta be special. So I feel like I'm gonna commission someone who can actually, like, do that better than I can. When you were looking for riggers, you wrote down 5 you thought you wanted to do the job, and you watched a stream or 2 for each of them to see their styles, you see what best fits well. Oh, that's clever. I've just been looking at people's portfolios and then also their price ranges, their price points, because I definitely like have a budget. And I probably would be looking at more riggers if I had a higher budget, and I think that's totally valid. I know there's a lot of discourse going around. Me when Duolingo is after me. I know that actually I'm gonna turn my notifications off for a minute. Hold on. Just in case. Now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think I really have many notifications set up, but I'm gonna switch my notifications off. But I would definitely be, and I know that's what I was saying. I know there's been discourse kind of about that recently. What's like a good price point for a model? What's allowed? And honestly, I think it's just whatever they want to set. Because it's a lot of work. It is a lot of work. So, especially if it's a more complex model. Also, my stomach is growling, and if you end up hearing that on stream, I'm so sorry. I ate dinner. I don't know why I'm hungry. So like, if they're putting in the effort, they kind of get to decide. It's a service. You're not, actually people do go into businesses and tell them that they're pricing things too high, but it's like that, you know? It's kind of the same thing. They're offering you a service, they set the price point that they want to, and then if you don't like that, then don't, get from them, at least. But it's hard. It's a skill. You're paying for the skill. And again, it depends on how hard the model is. So, you tried learning to rig at one point and it hurt your head. You do want to dive back into learning though? Mm-hmm. I would definitely like to learn also, but for sure I don't have time. I'm already I have so many hobbies that I don't have time for, so I don't think I need another one. I don't think I need to pick up another one. You wrote down the 5 within your budget. Where did that message go? There we go. And looked at their portfolios and model showcases. Looking at their streams is a good idea too, though, because I didn't think about that one. I did not think about that one. So if they do streams, I'll probably give them a look now. But also, I'm kind of not too concerned at this minute because the art hasn't even been started yet. So, I really want to have the art. Because there's some riggers that I have my eye on who are running giveaways right now, and I don't even think I'm gonna get the art before the submission is due. So I'm a little sad about that one, but it's fine. It's okay. It's fine. So I do want to get the art because then I could get I could commission pieces. I could commission the starting soon screen. I could get on wait lists and stuff. It's a lot. It's definitely a lot. And it's a lot. And I know I don't have to put a lot of money into this. I could do it however much I want to, which is why a lot of this stuff I do myself anyway. But at the same time, it's nice to get things. It's nice. And commissioning artists, I haven't actually commissioned an artist before, but it seems fun in a way to kind of be oh, this is the thing, and then work with the artist and then get the thing, and it's the thing that you want. That's so cool. That's so cool. You made this thing for me and it's mine. That's cool, and I get to credit you and spread your amazing art, and I have this art of me and my character. That's so cool. Some riggers inspect your model as well. Just make the artist layered model properly too. Yeah, that's another thing that because I said my sibling is just drawing the model. They haven't drawn a model before, and so I've told them, and I'm oh, it has to be cut and stuff. I knew that already anyway. And I'm how did you even know that? Because you're not into VTubers. But I think they said they saw things on TikTok about it, and they can draw. I just don't. And I don't even know personally what to tell them about, like, oh, this needs to be cut here, that needs to be cut there. So I'm like, okay, well, just look at the internet, because that's gonna tell you better than I can. And then another thing that I thought about recently was, like, getting the different expressions drawn for it, too, so that then those can be rigged. It's a lot to think about. Beautiful. Okay, this one's gonna have, the top hat and the Santa hat. But time flies on stream. I just looked over, see how long I've been going. I was like, probably been like half an hour. It's been like over an hour. That's crazy. This is why I'm like, I do want to put some money into it. A, because I'm trying to like make this like it's like one day, not now obviously, but one day I'd like this to be my full-time gig. So they say you gotta spend money to make money. That's it. That's the one. So I know that. So that's why, and then also because I just enjoy this. Like, this is so fun to me. Like, I'm so happy to be here. I'm so happy to be here. A lot of artists and riggers have packages for expression. Like, a rigger could have a basic package that includes where expressions with the actual live. Yeah, time really does fly. It really does. It's insane. Like I said, like I was like, oh yeah, surely half an hour. That's the most it'll have been. And it's like, oh, we're almost an hour and a quarter. That's crazy. That is insane. And what have I done? I've drawn a singular snowman. But he's a chef, so it's fine. He's a chef. It's fine. Because he's special and he's my son, so it's fine. But like, okay, because I was honestly confused about the expressions, right? So I was looking into it, and from what I could tell, and I didn't do that much research on it, to be honest, because I just like didn't have time. I was just like looking on my phone quick, like as I was like, I don't know, like walking somewhere, I guess, probably. What I was seeing was like that it gets drawn and then they like rig from like if it's a tier and it's like on a layer and then they like rig that tier to like fall. But like, I don't know. I see a lot of the rigs being like, yeah, it'll come with like 3 emotes of your choosing. So I'm like, okay, so then I guess I had wait, this is the wrong one. And then like I'm like, oh, okay, I have to, you know, tell whatever artist I end up having like what expressions I wanted to have. I wish that like there was just like some consolidated like source for all this information. I think if I ever actually get good at all this technology stuff and ever actually like understand all this stuff, I think what I would really like to do is just compile like a little list of resources, a little like book almost of just this is how you do this thing, and this is this thing, and this is what this thing means, and so on and so forth. Just because I feel like that would have really helped me a lot of the time, and I'm kind of just relying on finding YouTube videos, and a lot of the times even like just technology stuff. But you'd say the live TD's Discord server is pretty solid for info. Okay, yeah, I have heard that they do have a Discord server. I just mean like for all kind of streaming stuff, like definitely like finding how to like work OBS and stuff was easy enough. There's enough like live 2D like tutorials, enough like VTube Studio tutorials, but I feel like I'm still like always having a question, which is why I'm like, I wish there was just like some like consolidated list of for all this stuff, because I'm just doing like 85 million Google searches and I'm just really bad at searching for things. So I'm like doing a search and I'm like, that's not the question that I wanted to ask, so let me try this instead. So like that too. And like technical difficulties, because obviously like any streamer is gonna have technical difficulties, but then when you're a VTuber on top of it, like you're gonna have even more, I feel like, because now like your entire like model, your entire person can become a technical difficulty. You ask your brain still partner and tech savvy friends. The sad thing is I am the tech savvy friend. Everyone's in some deep trouble if I'm the tech savvy friend, to be honest. But yeah, like all this like streaming stuff, all that stuff, like there's just like a lot of people that I know like find it very cool because it's something that they like genuinely know nothing about. And I'm like, you know, me too, bestie. Me too. I showed one of my roomies my my OBS, and they're like, oh my gosh, wow, that's like so cool. And I'm like, wow, thank you. I like put in an image, thank you. Then I'm like, yeah, like I also like only just learned about this from like YouTube. It's definitely a learning curve, I'll say. I was like, where is my pencil? Why isn't it drawing anything? It's because I had it on white. So helpful, so good. I love drawing in white. It was like, why do they put like white crayons? I guess if you're gonna be like drawing on black paper, that makes sense. But they get rid of like good colors. Why do we have a white crayon? Do we need that? Do we need that? Not as much. You try to play off that you know what you're doing, literally me. And I'm like, yes, I'm a professional streamer. But I was even saying, I'm literally actively learning how Twitch works as I go. I'm just like, at least they have like right on their page like a lot of links to kind of like figuring stuff out. But I like videos better than written articles. Written articles, I find I have a hard time like processing all that information. I have a hard time absorbing all of it. But it's fine. It's good. It's all good. It all works out in the end. I was drawing the snow. Thank you for covering for me, because that's definitely what I was doing, and you're just so correct for that. Honey is just always doing something correct. It may not seem like it, but I'm playing 4D chess, and you're on that level. You're on that level. Thank you, Blitz. Thank you. You used white crayons to mix with other crayons. Honestly, that's smart. I would do that sometimes too, but then I get annoyed that the white is like not like it has like specks of pink in it. Then I swear it's always pink. It always gets specks of pink in it. Why always pink? Why always pink? And I'd be like, then I'd go to use it to mix it with another color, and then there would be pink in the mixed color, and that was like a weird gripe to have, but that was my issue. You got me. Thank you. Subtitles in videos, so correct. That's the only correct way to watch things, to be honest, because I can't just listen and process it. I can't just read it and process it. I can't just listen and process it. I need to read and listen. I need the double reinforcement. It's like, I think the reason why long articles don't work for me is because it'll say something like, click the icon in the upper right hand corner, and meanwhile maybe the interface has changed, or I'm just dumb and I can't find it. I'm like, which one? And then there's like a drop down list of like 30 different items, and it's like, okay, scroll down to this one. I'm like, what do you mean? What do you mean? Where is it? Where's the option? But when I actually see it like in a video, I'm like, okay, it's right there. Now I know where to find it. Thank you, video. You use your safety scissors to scrape off the other crayon colors from your crayon. Genius, actually. You were a child genius, and I applaud you for that. That's so good, actually. I didn't think of that one. Speaking of like scraping things, just absolutely wild, crazy story that you reminded me of. I was with some friends yesterday, and we were baking, and one of my friends brought brown sugar for us to use, and apparently she stores it in the fridge. And that's just how her family does this. They store it in the fridge. So we got the brown sugar. It was just a block. It was an absolute, like, cinder block. We banged it against the counter, and then the friend was like, stop, your counter's gonna break. And we're like, what do you mean the counter's gonna break? And then we were like, yeah, you store it in the pantry so it doesn't get all, like, hard. And my friend was like, yeah, you just like scrape off. Wait, do you also put it in the refrigerator? Because listen, my family always puts it in the pantry, and there was 3 of us, and 2 of us said in the pantry, and only 1 of us said in the fridge. And then I looked it up, and the internet said not in the fridge, so I'm gonna run with that. But yeah, it's like, because you're supposed to keep it in like a cool, dry place. And like, I feel like the refrigerator doesn't really like do that. Yeah, I just keep it in the pantry. And okay, my sugar has never gotten like all hard as a rock that it needs to be scraped off. Unless maybe her sugar was just old, and that's the real reason. Maybe her sugar was old, and that's the real reason why it was so like such a rock. You put the white sugar on the counter and the brown sugar in the fridge. Interesting. My whole life kept both sugars in the pantry. I don't know. I literally have never heard of anyone keeping sugar in the fridge before yesterday, but maybe that's more common than I thought. Maybe we were unfairly teasing our friend about it. I don't know. I don't know. But me personally, I've only ever heard of keeping it in the pantry. So I don't know. Does your brown sugar also get hard? Do you just scrape off your brown sugar instead of like scooping it nicely? Because that's what my friend said. She's like, well, yeah, it gets hard in the fridge, but you just scrape it off. Okay. You're gonna put the white sugar by the coffee machine. Honestly, my coffee is more like flavored milk, honestly. Like, I put in like a quarter of milk and like a whole ton of sugar also. Like, I need it to be sweet. I need my coffee to be absolutely sweet. I do that with my tea. I do that with my tea also. I was at a tea shop with my siblings one time, and my one sibling was like, that's literally a different color. You put in so much honey and sugar that you literally made your tea a different color. And I was like, sorry, I'm weak. I'm weak and I need it to be sweet. You had a lot of bakers, you kind of flew through the brown sugar before it did. Well, yeah, I guess if you use it fast enough, it's probably not that much of a problem. I can see that. No, I might have some cookies after stream because both my dad and my sibling made cookies, but my stomach was like being rude to me earlier and I was having a slight tummy ache, so I didn't have any. But now I'm hungry, so I feel like I'm gonna have some after stream because I really wanted them. I was like, maybe later. As I should have made. Maybe I should have made the arms brown, like branches. That's fine. It's fine. You like a little honey and certainties? Well, to be fair, I only like a little, like, selection of teas anyway. Like, I'm not the biggest tea fan. I like iced tea a lot. For hot tea, I really only like black tea. Yeah, I like black tea. If it's fruity, also, like, that's fine. But I like black tea. I don't like green tea. I don't like chai. Do I like chai? I might like chai. I don't think I like chai. Yeah, I'm trying to think what other teas I like. Yeah, it's really just black tea. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest. This is really just black tea. Black tea, and I like it to have a fruity flavor. Usually. But also I just like a good, like, breakfast tea. A good breakfast tea is always nice. I have really been drinking a lot of coffee recently. What layer did I put? Oh, I see what happened. Okay. I got it now. I was like, where is this other thing's eye? What layer is it on? And then I realized. I always get confused with the layers. In Hawaii, I'm gonna say that so wrong. The Macas have a different brand of iced tea than the mainland US. Recently, I've been into Pure Leaf. That's been my go-to brand. Specifically the raspberry flavor. I like the raspberry flavor a lot of the Pure Leaf. Snapple, though, you guys don't say McDonald's? We say Mickey D's in my family. I don't know if that's just my family or if that's like a normal thing. I have no clue, to be honest, if that's like a my family specific sort of deal or what. So McDonald's, Macas. I'm sorry. How did you guys do that? How'd you guys get there? How'd you get from point A to point B? Like, it makes sense, but also it doesn't to me. But I think I'm just like so not used to hearing that. Yeah. McD's, Mickey D's. or McDonald's, yeah. It's Aussie slang? Okay. That makes sense. Because I feel like so much Aussie slang that I've heard is, like, so confusing. And I never would have guessed, to be honest. Again, I can't think of, like, an example, but I watch, like, a few Australian streamers, and they use the slang, and I'm just like, girly pop, I have no clue what you're saying. So, yeah, that's valid. If it's an Australian slang thing, I kind of get that then. Okay, it's scarf time. It's time to draw a scarf. Yeah, sure. Why not? This is going to go so well. You go back and forth between Macus and Mickey D's. Okay, well, at least Mickey D's isn't, like, I was, like, genuinely, I'm like, is that just my family? Am I about to expose my family? I'm like, no, okay, that's a thing. Yeah, Macus, interesting. I'm gonna start using that. What if I start using that, and then I confuse everyone else around me? Maybe I'll, like, weed out some secret, like, Australians or something. Who knows? Art. Absolute art right now. I feel like I should have made that a lot longer. It was fine. It's fine. I'm just gonna get rid of the button for now, the top button. We'll put it back. Use Mickey's a lot back in your military days. Ah, interesting. So you kind of been. You kind of have, like, maybe, like, a vocabulary from, like, kind of all over. If you got, like, I feel like, you know, kind of, maybe you've had, like, that experience. Like, I've really been in the same place my whole life, so I feel like I'm very, like, in my vocabulary, like, I'm very much kind of, like, obviously from where I am, like, where I'm from. You just want to confuse your friends, and then you made a few Aussie friends online. Oh my gosh, that is funny. That is funny. Yeah. That's, like, genuinely, I'm like, maybe I should just, like, I think I confuse my friends enough. I don't know that I really need to aim to be doing it more. But, honestly, you could always confuse your friends more. Is it really a friendship if you're not confusing each other? Isn't the purest form of friendship confusion? That's what I think. Naturally. If you're not confused by me, are we really friends? That's the question I ask myself every day. Boom, art. Gorgeous. Look at that corner. Look at that corner. She's gorgeous. You have to have a wide vocabulary from different jobs, yeah. That's like, even, like, when I was, like, I had an Italian class in high school, and, like, I know, like, some of, like, the language was, like, very, like, colloquial, and so if you went to one part, or supposedly, like, this is supposedly what, I mean, my teacher was from Italy, so I assume he knew what he was talking about, but supposedly, like, if you'd go from one part to the other, they might not, like, really have the same way of speaking, which is just interesting. That's just interesting that even, like, within a language, like, there's just so many different ways, kind of using it. Language is definitely something that's very fascinating to me. I feel like there's, I don't really think that's, like, unique. I feel like a lot of people are interested in languages. You would wear the scarf, you drew so cute. Thank you! That means a lot. So this is why I love chat. Chat is my hype man. Chat is my hype man. Joining my chat is signing up to hype me up, and I appreciate chat because y'all always do that without me even asking, and I love y'all for that. Languages are so cool. I agree. Like, literally, again, like, I'm like, that's definitely not today's hot take. That is a very normal take, I think. But it's just so cool. I don't know, languages are cool. I just shrugged, and then I realized that you can't see that. That's crazy. Alright, no fold in the scarf, because I don't think that it looks like anything. This is fine. Okay, scarf. Boom. Scarf done. Scarf completed. You think if you were to have a unique quirk as a bartender, you would want to be multilingual? Yeah, like that would be so cool. You think multiple languages in your family really spark the interest? That's valid. It is so valid. For me, because I watch so much anime, I was like, oh, I really want to learn Japanese. And like I do Duolingo, but again, it's a matter of like me not really having the time to put into it in the way that I would like to. And it's like I really just like prioritize stuff, right? So like right now my priority is streaming. So it's like I have time, but just so much of it, like if we were to make like a pie chart, like so much of it is going into streaming. So, which is fine. Like I'm totally happy with that. But then there's things like learning another language that have kind of fallen a little bit by the wayside. And I still do my Duolingo every day. Don't get me wrong. I've kept this streak up. But most of what I'm doing, it's like honestly, it's probably fine because I'm like learning the characters a lot because those lessons tend to be shorter. But I haven't like learned a lot of vocabulary or sentence structure, like that kind of stuff. I'm very much lacking in for how long I've been doing it. And so I really was hoping this break that I was going to have the time to really dedicate to it, to really pour into it. I don't think I'm going to, unfortunately. I have my guitar that I haven't practiced in like weeks, and I really want to practice that again. I want to have time. I think honestly, I probably got to get a little bit better at time management. And then I have due dates for things. I'm very good at it. I'm very, very good at that. But when it's kind of just like this overarching, like, oh, I want to do this thing, there's this thing too, the one thing that gets priority gets it fully, and nothing else gets any time. Because I tend to really just like kind of almost like hyper focus on one thing where I'm like, okay, this is the thing I want to put my energy into, this is the thing I'm putting my energy into, and then I get the idea of like, oh, I want to start drawing again more, I want to practice my guitar more, I want to learn this language more, and it's just a thought in my mind. And tunnel vision, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, because I do very much tunnel vision, which is it's a blessing and a curse, honestly. Like there's pluses and minuses. Like I said, if you give me a due date on something, or you tell me like, oh, I need this like done like by this time, I'm like, okay, I got you. Me, when I don't actually look at the screen I'm drawing, that would probably be helpful. Yeah, the guitar. Yeah, unfortunately, yes, the guitar. Unfortunately. And I'm on a break. I do lessons at my college, so I'm like on a break from the lessons also. And so my teacher was like, yeah, you don't have to practice during the break. Like, that's fine. Like, I never tell my students, like, they have to practice over the break, like, whatever. But, like, I want to. I do not want to lose these skills. I don't want to go back and, like, have fully lost the skills. And I feel like I probably already, unfortunately, have. See, I'm probably, like, lacking in a lot of things that I was better at, you know? Like even just, like, the hand position, or just, like, even, like, my fingers were, like, getting calloused. They're, like, not even as much anymore. It's been several weeks. I think I haven't practiced in over a month, and I'm kicking myself about that, because when I was younger and I was learning how to play the piano, like, I liked the lessons. I never really wanted to practice, but with guitar, I actually really wanted to get good at it. And I practiced every day for like 3 months, and then all of a sudden it was like, okay, I just don't have the time. So I think after Christmas, or I guess New Year's resolution maybe, right? That's the more normal thing. But for me, I'm kind of like, oh, the last hurdle I have for this year is Christmas, and then once that's done, I'm hoping to kind of be less busy. But also just like New Year's resolution, I guess, is get things done. That's honestly quite simply just get things done. I want to get done all all these like hobbies that I quote unquote have that I just don't give attention to. I want to give attention to them. You work better under pressure and due dates. Yeah, it's like because I hate having things loom over my head, right? So it's like if something has to get done by a certain time, I'm gonna get it done ahead of time so that it's not looming. But if it's kind of just like with guitar, where it's like, oh, I just want to get better at guitar, I like want to be good at guitar someday, it's a lot harder for me to really know in my head, like, okay, time to stop really focusing on this one thing and give attention to these other things also. You had a karate sensei that changed the phrase "practice makes perfect" to practice to be a great martial artist. Okay, I get what he's getting at. So you have to practice. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I've definitely heard like riffs on that saying before too. Yeah, they always said you can replace a martial artist with anything you apply yourself to. Yeah, which is true. Definitely practice is important in practicing. I think like my mom always says like that she heard once that it takes like 90 days to form a habit. So like kind of that too, where like, oh, you gotta like practice getting into the routine of something. Yeah. Now I never did karate. I did taekwondo when I was younger. My martial art of choice was taekwondo. I feel like everyone has done some form of martial arts in their childhood. Like it's a rite of passage, honestly. But I didn't do it for too long. I'm the youngest, and I think my siblings kind of stopped doing it, so I didn't really want to do it without them. Also, like I kind of like, they had like a little like junior version. I think they called it Little Dragons or something. I kind of like moved out of that too quickly. And I think I kind of did like really want to be with my siblings for the class, but also like I think it was more expensive, the full class, so they kind of like hey, you should put the youngest in that one also. But it's fine. That was many years ago. Yeah, that was a while ago. Your brother didn't do martial arts growing up, but he also enlisted, so he got another form of it later. Oh, yeah. See, well, I guess just at some point in your life you have to do martial arts. At some point. But I feel like karate and taekwondo are the two most common that I hear. And I don't know I wonder if this is like a regional thing. Like I wonder if anyone's done a study on this, because I feel like where I grew up, a lot of people have done taekwondo, but as I've met people from kind of like other areas too, there's been like a kind of a mix of karate and taekwondo. But jujitsu, right? Yeah, I think I've met one person who did jujitsu. I feel like is there another one that I'm missing? I don't know. I feel like those are the main ones, kind of. Like I said, I do wonder if there's like a bit of like regional kind of like difference in doing one or the other. You had a lot of Brazilian jiu-jitsu and karate. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think I've met one person who did jiu-jitsu. So I feel like it must be a regional thing. I feel like it must be... or maybe by state, maybe. Maybe it's by state. I don't know. I feel like there must be kind of like a reason for that. I don't know if it's just like what took off at first, and so now those are like the only kinds of dojos that there are in certain areas. I could see that. I feel like that would make sense. But like I said, I don't know if anyone's done a study. If they haven't, they should. Judo! That was the other one. I'm like, I know there's like a fourth one that's like in the recesses of my mind. Judo. Yeah. So you did karate and judo? Because that's impressive. That's impressive, actually. But you actually like did martial arts as a kid. Like, anyone who's done, like, martial arts as a kid and actually, like, kind of, like, stuck to it or got good at it, I'm like, that's impressive. Like, that's impressive, honestly. Oh, wait, I have to put a Santa hat on top of this. Okay. Santa hat time. Double hat. Double hat. Gorgeous. I really need to actually get better at time management, so I don't, like, I always, like, draw for a month and then, like, fall off it and then go back to it, and it's on and off, but I gotta stick with it so that I don't kick myself over messing up the fluff on the Santa hat. It's fine, it's okay, it's fine, we're good, we're good. Yeah, Santa. Me went Santa hat, okay. I could've just used the Santa hat I drew for the thumbnail, I guess. You didn't like judo since it was a lot of weight distribution manipulation, but you got into karate. So, see, I honestly know, like, nothing about judo. I feel like, because, like, that's why I was like, I feel like there is another one that, like, a lot of people have done, or, like, that gets, like, a lot of media representation, and I just couldn't think of what it was, but I don't think I've actually met anyone who, like, IRL who, like, does judo or did judo, so, like, I really don't know anything about it, so that is interesting. You were almost a black belt in high school when you started sports. I was not a sports person. I was not a sports person. Also, my high school was kind of frustrating because they put such an emphasis on, like, football and baseball. Women's volleyball did well, and so then they'd get, like, a little bit of recognition, but kind of, like, begrudgingly, and so it was just, like, those two men's sports, and so that was, like, really frustrating. But I was not in sports, honestly. I did do soccer when I was a kid, probably until, like, 5th grade or something, I'd say about, but I did it probably from, like, 1st to 5th grade, sounds about right. So, yeah. But I was more of a theater kid than a sports kid. Judo was like wrestling, but you could do more throws essentially to dumb it down. Oh, okay, so that makes sense. I get what you're getting at there. It does make sense, I guess, because I feel like a lot of the martial arts, I feel like one of the classics is like, or just fighting in general, it's like, oh, it doesn't matter that you're smaller, it's like, because you could be faster and stuff, but it makes sense, like, that there are, like, because even, like, wrestling, like, yeah, weight matters in that, I think. I don't know that much about it, but I'm pretty sure. So, like, it does make sense that there are sports, like, that kind of, like, specifically seek to, make use of weight, but it is kind of, like, thought of hurdle, even when, like, though a lot of things, it's like, okay, well, if you're small, you have, like, other advantages. Sorry, I was intensely concentrating. That's my favorite thing is sometimes I'll, like, literally be talking to a family member or a friend. I try to only do this with people, like, I actually know, but I'll just, like, suddenly just, like, I'll be, like, mid-sentence and I'm just, like, and I'm like, oh, sorry, I was, like, talking, I just got distracted. Like, my bad, I was saying something, and then I'm like, okay, train of thought, where was I? I'm a little scatterbrained, just sometimes, just a little bit. You think you were to get back into martial art, it would be, Wing Chun or Jeet Kune Do? I'm honestly, I don't really know anything about those. I don't think I've even heard of those. So now I have something to look up after stream. I love learning new things. So something to look up after stream for sure. You love losing your train of thought? Yeah, it is funny sometimes. It is funny. On occasion, I get a good chuckle out of it. What color should I make the scarf? What color would you like the scarf to be? But yeah, like sometimes I'm literally just like staring off into space and then I'm like, oh, hey, I was having thoughts. Thoughts were occurring. But it's frustrating when like I'm kind of having like a long line of thoughts and then all of a sudden I start thinking about something else. I'm like, okay, wait, what was I just thinking about? But no, I wasn't talking to anyone, it was just my thoughts. And so then I'm like, okay, well now I'm never getting those thoughts back ever, and that's kind of sad because they were good thoughts and now they're gone. We did yellow and black before, so why not black and yellow? I love the way you think. We're so thematic. This is the most festive Christmas wear ever, to be honest. That is always one thing I love to do though. I love just like matching colors. So like I do that with my socks a lot, where I will match the color of my socks to like one part of my outfit. Like, I love doing that. I had a teacher in high school who would always, like, kind of, like, color code her outfits. She was an icon. We loved her. You used to have a mental stutter to where you just stop talking, you kind of go over it. You get back into it when you have some adult juice. You know what? Valid. Listen, there's just so many thoughts occurring in our brains. We just can't. You know, brain thoughts, mouth can't keep up. That's a sentence for sure. Yeah, that was a sentence. That was a good sentence even. Dare I say that was a good sentence? Dare I say that was a completely grammatically correct sentence? I actually hate the way this yellow looks on all the black. Wait, let me change that. I'll make it nice light yellow. There we go. I love pastels. Pastels are gorgeous. Thoughts about how these stripes would work, because you would decide if you wrap something up that has stripes on it, like which part is that? Like, are the stripes going this way still, or are they going this way? They definitely have to be going this way. If they aren't supposed to be, they are now. I feel like maybe I'm just overthinking it. I can do whatever I want. The pattern just changes. That's if logically the pattern would just be wrong. Like damn, it's my scarf. First one, okay. Hopefully that was about the stripes. Only good part of spring is the pastels. Literally, like okay, allergies, not fun, right? So that's already one strike against spring, because I kind of get the worst allergies in the spring, I think. So that's already one strike against it. Then it's like should be this strike. Yeah, I was definitely overthinking that. I'm like, okay, but if I turn it and they're that way, and I was like, but they're vertical, but there's that. I literally, my brain sometimes just doesn't brain. But then it like gets warm, like way too fast, and then it's like, well, okay, like it's nice that it doesn't get dark quite as early, but I hate like it gets so hot. I feel like by the end of spring, I don't like it. You're still dying for your fall allergies from visiting home. That's rough. See, that's another reason why I love fall, is I don't like really get fall allergies, to be honest. It's like the one season kind of where I'm allergy free, which is nice. I do though, like recently I've just been constantly having like a runny nose, which is, you know, not ideal for living your life, but it's fine. It's fine. needs to I don't even know. Because runny noses don't stop you from breathing. That's stuffy noses. What color should I do? Should I do the top hat? Should I do that black and yellow and then do the Santa hat, the classic red? Let me know. I think I'm gonna make the main part of the top hat black, but let me know what you're feeling for the other hats. You love the heat. I'm not a big fan, to be honest. I'm not the biggest fan of the heat. Like, I do think I'm like, my mood kind of does generally like better, but like all in all, meh. Yeah, it's like you do top hat black, but it's top and ribbon yellow. Okay. I'm gonna change the outline color a bit so you can hopefully see the black better. That's what I'm doing now. Like, I feel like it worked for the scarf, but when I was starting, I don't think it's different enough. Wait, oh, that's why I have the mask on the wrong layer. I'm like, okay. Sounds wrong. Oh, I can see the clipping mask. Whoa, what just happened? Okay, now I get it. I really should have, I haven't used the program in a minute. I should have familiarized myself. Wait, don't continue filling. Stop. Okay. Oh, that was on black. Okay, how'd that happen? It's like, that's not changing anything. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the heat. I just don't tend to do well in the heat, to be honest. Like, I get like kind of a little bit sick, honestly. Like, I'm very prone to getting like sick in the heat, to overheating. Yeah. So that's mainly the reason why I'm like, it's not always ideal for me. It's like, I just feel like I feel so tired also in the heat. Like, if I am out in the heat for more than like 15 minutes, to be honest, I'm like fully drained of all my energy. That's why I don't really like the heat. Like, in theory it's nice, but I get all sweaty and I don't like being sweaty. You used to live in a desert, so you kind of got used to it. Yeah, I can see. You adapted. I'm just weak. I haven't adapted to the heat, because the summers are really hot where I am, and all these years, I think I've gotten weaker, in fact, instead of adapting somehow. Same with, like, sunburn. I burn really easily. Like, I don't tan. I, like, do not tan. So, there's that, too. It's a constant 70s, 80s, and okay, 70, 80 is like where it's warm and like it's like hot. Like, I'd still call that like hot, especially the 80s. But like it's not like unbearably hot. But like when it gets to like 90s and stuff, or even like a high 80s kind of gets to be pretty hot. Especially like if the sun's out for a long time, then it gets really hard to deal with for me. Yeah. You hate to rub it in, but you don't burn. Don't even worry, because for some reason neither of my siblings burn easily, but I do. So I just, like, all my life I've never tanned. I use like SPF like 80, you know? I think I use like 80 on my, no, I use 100 on my face, because my face burns like really easily. So I use SPF 100 on my face. I can't go out in the summer without sunscreen. You think this past summer back in your hometown is a bit 115? 115 is crazy. I think the hottest it's ever gotten in like my life that I could remember, and like I'm not even entirely sure, but I'm gonna say it's probably never been over like 105 maybe, and that's like it being really hot. But I feel like usually it gets up to like high 90s, so like 97 or something. Like at the worst part of the summer it'll be like 97 degrees, and like constantly for hours. And again, like I was saying, if the sun is out for a while, like I feel like it's just worse. I'm gonna take a little hydrate. I'm gonna take a hydration break, but apparently I don't have my water on me, so, I'm gonna run a 30-second ad break while I grab my water, actually, because, yeah, I don't know, I'm gonna try that, because I don't know how it works. Is it pre-roll ads? I have no clue. I have no clue. Is it running? Is it running the ads? It's not doing that. Okay, it gave me a notification about pre-roll ads being disabled. I don't know. I'm gonna figure all this stuff out. But yeah, I'm gonna grab my water and once the ads start playing. Yeah, no worries. Bye-bye. Bye. Enjoy your dinner. Also, I love that you called it Din Din because I also do that. Thank you. I will eat lots of cookies. There's chocolate chip and peanut butter. You go enjoy your dinner. I hope it's good. I hope it's yummy. And have a good rest of your day. And have a great sleep. And have a great day tomorrow. Bye. And thank you for coming, and thank you for subbing. Thank you so much. Thank you. Have a good one. Hearts. I do little hand hearts, but I can't because it doesn't track my arms. But I'm doing them IRL. There's a little hand heart for you. Yeah. Oh my gosh. But yeah, I'm not great with the heat. For sure. I'm like one time even I went to Disney World on a vacation, right? And one day the heat made me feel so bad that I had to go back to the room. I couldn't be out for longer because I felt ill. So that was rough. That was a bit rough. But then I go oh yeah, I don't fare super well in the cold either because I run cold anyway, which is weird. I feel I should be doing better in the heat because I feel my natural coldness should offset it more than it does. But for some reason that I just don't know, I just run so cold. I'll be freezing all the time. It's not great. Especially my feet. My feet run so cold, and I don't know why. Can't figure it out. But I sleep with 3 different blankets, and a lot of it is just on my feet because my feet are so cold. I don't know what that's all about, but it's kind of rude because sometimes I'm literally trying to sleep and it's my feet are so cold that I can't even. It's actively distracting me from sleeping. So, but it's fine. This is why I have the 3 blankets. This is what the 3 blankets are for. This is genuinely why. I love how it's very much. It's so stacked. It's so stacked. The snow. It's good packed snow. There we go. Christmassy. I'm gonna do right ahead. Here we go. Me, if I was a snowman on Christmas. Yep. Facts. That's a statement of fact. Okay. Yeah, it's been 2 hours. I'm probably actually gonna start wrapping up soon after these 2 snowmen. Wasn't planning to only draw snowmen, but you know what? Sometimes it be like that. I'm gonna go I'm gonna do like one more thing. I'm gonna do like one more quick thing and then probably wrap up because hopefully I can get a good night of sleep because I have my first collab tomorrow, which is it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah. Let me think. What does Holly look like? Can I draw some Holly? I could do this. I could do that. That's gonna be easy. Yes, okay. I'm gonna draw some Holly and then probably call it. I'm gonna go have my cookies then. But yeah, honestly, I don't really have any plans for Christmas. Like, I'm seeing some family, not a lot though, and that's about it. And I have like gifts to give people, obviously, and that's kind of the extent of it though. That's the like that is genuinely like all the plans that I have. But I'm so excited to give some of the gifts that I have because I've just had them so long. I've just been holding on to them, waiting to gift them. So I'm like, oh, finally it's time. And because I can't keep my big mouth shut ever, so it's like, okay, I have to be careful not to spoil the gift. So it's like, especially the closer it gets, to be honest, the closer it gets, the more I'm like, okay, I just want to share this already. So I'm happy. I'm happy that I'm almost free to talk about the things that I have to give people. Yeah, that's probably what I'm most excited about, to be honest, is that I don't have to keep secrets anymore, because it's so hard. It's so hard for me. That, and then, that's pretty much it. That's the extent of the plans. Open some gifts, see some family, which, you know, that's good. You know, a nice relaxing Christmas, honestly. We got rid of that. Okay, that's good. Yeah, a nice relaxing Christmas. That's what I always say I need, is I need a bit of a relaxation. Cheating? It's cheating. I'm gonna do new ones. I'm gonna put in the effort. You know what? This is the segue to all of the other drawing I'm gonna be doing for the channel. This is preparation. It's preparation for that. How many points does this have? One at the top and then 1, 2, 3. Okay. I feel like the sizing is so different. It's fine. Maybe just move it down, I guess. Just move it over a bit. Okay. There we go. Yeah, why is that just such a different size? Honestly, I'm vibing with the music. This is one thing I realized like earlier today. I was like, oh wait, I didn't actually pick out festive music. So here it is. This is the festive music. Is that better? It's slightly better. That's slightly better. It's good enough. It's good enough. But yeah. Also, I like don't do anything for New Year's either. I know I always say it, like, I'm not a party person. I might see friends, I don't know. Potentially I might see friends. But we're not gonna, like, party, we'll just, like, hang out, you know? Because, like, honestly, none of my friends are party people, which I guess makes sense. That's why I guess we all work, is because we're not party people, so we all can just, like, hang out without it having to be, you know, party or anything. And we're all content with that. And also, I guess, like, they just attract kind of the same sort of people, I guess, to you. So, again, like, it makes sense. But that's, like, none of us would, like, be inclined to go out and party on New Year's. We'd just hang. We would just do our normal hanging, but it would be on New Year's. Why did each of the leaves come worse than the last? That's fine. It's okay. It's fine. As a kid was always fun because I mean now I stay up till past midnight every day, so it's not as much of a big deal, kind of. It's not as much of a big deal, but when I was a kid, it was like, oh, this is the special day. This is the special day. I actually get to stay up late. Yay! So that was always, it was. I feel like the holidays in general kind of. I appreciate. I feel like maybe I'm just like, it's like a curve where it goes like up and down, and I'm just in a down part where it's like the holidays don't hit as hard as they used to. I'm hoping that they kind of start hitting again a bit soon, to be honest. But yeah, definitely that whole like aspect of, oh, I get to actually like be a night owl tonight, like that was always really fun for me as a kid. And also obviously like going around the house, my family would have like noisemakers. My dad would like buy glasses with the year on them and everything. So fond memories, honestly, of New Year's as a kid. Like in a way, I almost want to say like I have more fond memories of New Year's than of Christmas, just because we hosted Christmas, and so it was always a little bit like stressful, chaotic, like, okay, get up in the morning and open our gifts, and we only have so much time to do it, we only have so much time to lounge around, and then I'm sorry, this green looks so different on my PC monitor than it does on my iPad. That's crazy. But yeah, I believe we only have so much time to open our gifts, we only have so much time to like lounge around and all that stuff, and it was like, okay, now we gotta get ready, gotta set the table, gotta get the food ready. So it was a little bit like rushed, a little bit chaotic because we were like hosting. Now we don't really host, we kind of just like have like our immediate family, and like that's it. So it's just me and like the people I see every day. But I mean, again, I'm kind of fine with that because it's created a more relaxed vibe on Christmas. Like I remember the first year that we didn't host, and I was like, okay, actually just chill on Christmas. Actually have like a nice like relaxing Christmas. Because I love relaxing. I'd rather just chill and relax than host something. I don't know, is that bad? Like, I mean, it was nice, I guess, seeing people and whatever, but I like to chill. Like, even, I think part of it was, and I mean, I still get up, like, earlier than normal on Christmas, just so that, like, I'm not making everyone wait for me. But, like, when I was a kid, definitely it was more like, okay, get up early, open gifts, get everything set for the day. Now it's, like, a bit more of a choice. And again, I guess, like, the New Year's versus Christmas debate I'm having in my head right now. Like, that's a point in New Year's' favor because it's more my speed of stay up late instead of get up early. Because I'm just, I don't like mornings. Mornings is like an idea are fine, but when I actually have to wake up, it's not. And then nighttime has just always been me time. It's always been like, oh, I'm not going to be disturbed. I've seen other people on the internet say this before too. Like, I've met other people like IRL that are like this too, where it's like, okay, the night is my time. But also there's like a healthy limit to it, right? There's a healthy limit where it's like, okay, I'm up, or like I'm up late, but I'm also not going to do that to the up until 5:30 when I have like a 9:30 class. I know someone who does that, like frequently also, and it's like, oh, I lost track of time. It's like, okay, maybe we need to do something to fix that, so it's not just like, oh, I lost track of time and I stayed up way too late again, teehee. Like, no, like, do something about it. Because as much as I don't like mornings, if I have somewhere to be, I make sure that I actually am able to get there in time. Because I hate being late to things. Like, I always feel awkward. I also hate when, like, I get somewhere too early, because then I, like, feel awkward waiting. Okay, boom. Christmas. Milan? Christmas. That's probably where I'm gonna wrap up today, because I'm getting a bit tired and a bit hungry. And to be honest, that's probably the extent of my drawing skills. But thank you for hanging with me today. Affiliate now. So thank you to everyone who subscribed or donated bits or anything, or anyone who supported me at all this far. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. Have a Merry Christmas. If I don't see you again, I have a collab tomorrow at 8 p.m. EST. 9 p.m. EST. Mario Kart 8 is the game. That's where the 8 came from. I have a collab tomorrow, 9 p.m. EST. And we're playing Mario Kart 8 with Avery and some other people. I don't know exactly who's going to be there yet, but definitely with Avery, because she invited me to the collab, and she's been a frequent chatter, frequent supporter of the channel, so you may recognize her name. So I'll be streaming my POV, assuming I actually know how to get that set up and everything. And so it'll be lots of fun. So I hope to see you there. What are other outro stuff? Normal outro things, like, subscribe, follow, whatever, all that good stuff. Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, those are the places you can find me. Honey Meets Hibachi everywhere. And I can't wait to be with you again. Bye! That's crazy. I was just finishing. I'll send everyone over somewhere else then. I'll send everyone somewhere else. No, you're good. You're good. This is the art we did on today's stream. I'll send everyone somewhere else though, because I was about to go like eat something. Oh my gosh, thank you for the raid though. Thank you. I don't know, I would give you a shout out, but I honestly don't know how to do that yet. I'm gonna have to put that on my to-do list too. Thank you. I appreciate that. So my little doodles, my little Christmassy doodles, I'm probably gonna post them on Twitter. I feel like that's a streamer thing to do. I'm gonna grab something to eat and post them on Twitter. But thank you for the raid. I'm gonna see who's live. I could send them to Kyokaya because she's live. So I'm gonna have to look into the shout out because I don't know. I'm like so still not used to Twitch. So yeah, but thank you for stopping by. I hope you had a good stream. What were you playing? / shout out. Let's try it. It worked. Yeah, that works. Okay, how do I... Wait. It seems like that's the thing. We're gonna try. I'm learning actively. Okay, I think I put the user... I guess I put the username in the brackets. I'm gonna try that. I don't know if it's supposed to go in the brackets or outside of the brackets, but we're trying. It was Valorant, it was awful. I've never played Valorant before, so I wouldn't, me personally, I wouldn't know. Sorry, I'm sure it was fine, right? Like, I bet you didn't do as bad as you thought. I'm sure it was fine. Damn, it didn't work. It didn't work. It says that. Yeah, damn. Unless I typed it wrong. Wait, let me. The club is so fun, but OMG, you're so bad. Learning curve, right? Learning curve. That's what I say. Have you played Valorant a lot? Have you done it? No, I don't know why the shout out isn't working. You played a little. See, so there's a learning curve. There's a learning curve. It's okay. I'm gonna look into it though. I promise. I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna figure it out. I swear I will learn how to use Twitch. That is the New Year's resolution. New Year's resolution is learning how to use Twitch. Manual verbal shout out to Avery. Oh my gosh. Thank you. I'm happy too. Honestly, I feel so overwhelmed with happiness at the support that I've been receiving. Like, it's just I've met so many lovely people, yourself included, obviously. Like, you've been supporting me for a while, and you're so sweet, and you actually reached out on Twitter and everything. So I feel so happy to have that. And to have like some really dedicated viewers already. Yeah, so it's definitely almost like a dream come true. Not to get sappy, I don't want to get too sappy. I'm not in the stream, I can't get too sappy at the end of stream, but thank you. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I'm probably gonna switch back over to the ending screen and do the raid, so everyone has somewhere to go. If you're looking for some more content, I'll be sending you to Heal Kaya. Let's see. She's just chatting. So yeah, good night everyone. I'm gonna say my outro again. I can't wait to be with you again. Bye.